Phosphor Dot fans, Earl at thelogbook.com. We're back in the arcade to play an unsung vector graphics classic. This is Armor Attack by Cinematronics, and this kind of hails from that age when there were still semi-transparent overlays on the screens, standing in for graphics to some extent. But it's kind of intriguing because the game knows they're there, because it limits your movement with some degree of accuracy. There's a little bit of wiggle room. If you could see that tank right there, just marching right over that building, which I suppose a tank of sufficient size could do. There's a little bit of wiggle room in this game. Of course, you were the little tiny vehicle, and things can get dicey real quick. So, let's get started. And let's start exploding immediately. You don't want to be too near anything that you cause to explode, because explosions do have a blast radius. Oh, and they took me out. Well, I got distracted there. I got distracted real good. Distracted to death. Ah. I am failing to get to the chopper. Yeah, in this context, mission completed means you're dead. You have no Jeeps left. You have no hope. Alright, new game. We will try it once again. Oh! Well, that's one way to take him out. Just run into him. Very good. Not very good, really. The one advantage you really have here is that your vehicle is a nimble little thing, which does it absolutely no good if anyone's shooting at it, because I'm assuming its speed is also an indicator that its armor is very light. Oh! To have survived all that and then just get taken out by a tank right in front of me. That's no good. That's no good at all. And my mission has once again been completed. $940. I did a bit better in that game than I did in the first two, but we will give it another shot here. Oh, well, I guess that's what I get for parking right next to the spawn point, or whatever you want to call that. And that's what I get for just sitting still where I started. Okay. Yeah, this game is not going well. I think I was in the zone previously, and I have now exited the zone. Unless the zone that I am in is the war zone. Well, that was fun. Just zipping around the screen. Oh. Oh. What? Who got me? Well, as you can see, my armor has been sufficiently attacked, and it did not work out well for me at all. So there you have it, armor attack. There was a version of this that was made for the Vectrex, which was a standalone home game console that had its own monitor that also did vector graphics or XY graphics, which are different from your raster graphics in most cases. The vector games like Asteroids, Armor Attack, Major Havoc, or so on, Tempest, had a monitor that instead of having a cathode ray tube that was just spraying the entire screen, it was plotting from point to point. And so you'd wind up with these really sharp graphics, although they would be kind of wireframe. They would not be filled out like they would be with rasters. And it was a compromise at the time to come up with better graphics, though they couldn't be filled, they couldn't be solid, and it was a while before they came up with the ability to do it in color. And anyone who has one of these machines now with the original monitor knows full well that XY monitors are an absolute bear to maintain.